Boys, now we're out here checking out these amazing whips. The sun's kind of bright here, so I'm gonna go ahead and just bring you back over here. We're chilling out here with Jeremy Backwoods, man.
Jeremy Backwoods,
greatest drummer in the ATX area, bro. Let me tell you that. Well, we'll just give a quick update on some of these cars here, man. The Camaro's been holding up really well. I had to do coils recently, so that was a little bit of a pain, but I mean, installation's super easy, and you know, did spark plugs while I was at it. The carbon fiber is holding up really well, as you guys can see there. I mean, I've got some gorgeous weave going. Let's keep following that. Oh, and then we can go ahead and bring that in there as well. The Alpha's been, especially, I want to say everything about the Alpha's been great. I mean, the experience from the driving to just kind of having a daily that's not a daily, and it's, you know, bring my kid in and everything. It's really nice. But the fact that you can do all these modifications and, you know, it's not breaking the bank. I mean, I want to say it's just as pricey as doing stuff for the Camaro. Now the Camaro, you guys know, I've got a couple of things I need to do with the trunk and whatnot, but just take a look at that carbon there. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And the Giulia, currently it's on a stage 1 tune. Well, I mean, you can't really say stages because it's like the turbo from the factory gets maxed out pretty easily, and it's sitting at max at I think above 25 pounds of boost. So the thing's making some crazy power. It's a little bit faster than my Camaro for sure. But I'll go ahead and shoot you on to Jeremy, give you an update on the Camaro.
What's up? It's the whip right here, man. We got the wheels on it, all black. That was the last update. Fucking out here. Ripping the GoPro. Where's fuck Eric at? Look. The shit that be going into this shit. Are you parking? You got the blue boys over here. We are parking for a photo shoot. Look at Eric right there.
Gonna get some of that nice train background action going on there. Gonna line up the tires so we can get some good footage going on. Show an update to Camaroboiz.
Alright, we'll be back to you when the cars are parked. Gang. Look at this guy. Can't drive.
Yeah, this is basically Jeremy's weapon. It's coming out great because, like, you didn't have to do the ZL1 bumper to get a really nice effect with that front splitter. I think that's one of, like, the coolest mods that we did, just because it's from King's Rap, and nobody really nobody that I know has that type of front splitter going on there. So, and then we also added the 6th gen SS wheels, which is pretty cool having that. Got Backwoods there. He's gonna start it up real quick, give it a couple of revs so you guys can hear. But yeah, I mean, to just show off the little muffler lead. Louder than my car, man.
Jeremy Backwoods out here. You already know what it is, Camaroboiz. Hey, dude, 10K. We're going to 10K.
Going to 10K, guys. We're on the way. Sounds good though. We'll just be letting it get a little bit darker, and then we're going to go over the exterior mod list. Hey guys, just wanted to take this nice little opportunity, you know, while the sun's setting and all that, to talk about some of the exterior mods on this car, and just a lot of what it's been through to get where it's at now. And you know, we've been doing this for, I don't know, I think this is the 11th year with the Camaro, and I've had this since I was, you know, like in high school. So this car has definitely been with me for a very long time. I mean, I've learned everything that I know about cars now on this car. I've made some monumental mistakes, and I've made a lot of great accomplishments with this vehicle. And I can definitely say that I'm, you know, happiest while I'm working on this car, and while I'm working on any of my cars in general, including the Alpha that you see back there. This is our straight cat Blair, so that's kind of cool. But we'll go ahead and start. Let's go over the rear exterior here. This has been through so many different changes, it's unreal. Whenever I first got this car, it had the 10 to 11 rear end where, you know, they had one light, and, you know, it was kind of, I mean, I like the design. It was very like classic modern, but I mean, I prefer this design drastically more just because of the, I guess, the more modernized changes in it. Currently the 6th gen stuff really sets things off the best, in my opinion, for this car. But what I ended up doing is I got a 2014 OEM ZL1 rear bumper, and I got it in a completely different color than my original color. And what we were able to do is get that into paint. Interestingly enough, you can put a 2014 to 15 bumper on a 2010 or 11, and everything will swap over except the bumper brackets. You definitely need to do those. I mean, this is like a little messed up for me, but for the most part, you should get pretty good filament if you do it correctly. And once you do that, then keep in mind that in the future, whenever you do start doing additional modifications and, you know, whatnot, that you're going to have to be looking for the 2014 to 2015 bumper and all of that in order for you to get the correct parts for your car. So for example, this is Auto Addicts, and I'll go ahead and go turn this on just so you guys can see some of that lighting. And we can see, oh look, checking out that wheel, just letting me know it's turning on, which is cool. So starting with that, that's my most recent change, is the Auto Addicts 2014 to 15 Umbra style, I believe. They have Velox and Umbra. I mean, I really like them. I mean, I think that they look great. They're definitely aggressive, but I mean, in my opinion, are they the best? I think they're equal, on par with the 6th gen style ones that have sequentials. If these had sequentials from, you know, them, I think that this would be the like top dog. But in order for you to get sequentials on this, you have to modify it or have somebody use like Blue Ghost or one of those LED controllers on it. So the next thing we're going to talk about is the hardcore diffuser. I get so many different questions online about that. I mean, it's insane how many questions I get about that. I think it's one of the best mods that I've done to the rear end. It's definitely been able to bring things out. Definitely accentuates the quad tailpipes, which, by the way, are also installed in there. And I'll make another video talking about performance, but for right now, we'll just stick to exterior stuff. Now this is a genuine carbon fiber ZL1 1LE 6th gen. It's basically like meant to fit the 6th gen, but I decided I'm gonna go ahead and just throw that in on my car. And it's not perfect. I mean, obviously there's stuff that I had to, you know, like plug these holes and get them all ready for, well, the modification itself, so that I don't get any water and things like that. These you can kind of get off Amazon, eBay. They're no big deal, LED side markers. Get a lot of people ask me about this as well. These are the 2016 and up. So these are 6th gen, meant for the 6th gen. Icon rear louvers, or however you want to call them. I do have coilovers, so I am sitting nice and pretty there. We'll go ahead and talk about this. These are the Rohana RFX 11s. It is a staggered setup, and I do have the stock tire sizes, so it's like 275 rear, 245 front. I do have OEM ZL1 1LE 4-piston and 6-piston Brembos. So keep in mind that's an extremely expensive mod when you start getting into, like, comparatively to everything else. So I mean, these wheels will set you back like $2 grand, $2.5 grand, something like that. But they're definitely one of the nicest looking, I guess, wheel setups that's out there. This is from 3D Carbon, actually. And so you have to cut this fender in order for you to fit that in there. This bottom piece, I believe it's I mean, I know that I got it off eBay, but it's from a certain seller that I'm not remembering the name of right this second. But it's one of those ones. Don't get the eBay ones that you like, the universal ones, because those don't have anywhere near as clean of a look as that. I mean, that's a custom cut piece for the 6th gen, which also fits the 5th gen. This is from liquid vinyl, actually, this little fin. So I kind of like made my own. I added it onto this one. That way it gives it a little bit of a accentuated thing. This is a 3M 280 Galaxy Gloss Black, which is like really cool, has a lot of flake in it and whatnot. This is also 3M 280. I think it's just called the Gloss Blue Metallic, honestly. So it's just a blue metallic and it looks beautiful. The hood, this is all carbon fiber from LG Motorsports. I know that I ended up working something out with them. I went and picked it up in Dallas, and it was probably like one of the best, yeah, I want to say it's probably like one of my favorite mods as far as like going with this hood. You can definitely tell the weave and everything else, so really get to enjoy that. And then, like, most obviously, if you guys can see in the front, we have the 6th gen Z01 1LE style front bumper, which has its own set of modifications. We have a custom cut inlay, and this is actually Galaxy Gloss Black. All of this was painted gloss black. You can tell I've got some peeling here, which is, I don't know, I'll get to it when I get to it. But this is all actually painted gloss black, so that's not the way that it comes. It comes in a semi-gloss mattish finish. It's kind of unfinished, just like this. So this versus this, you can see the difference there. This is actually the 6th gen version. So this is not the one that comes with the 5th gen kit. This is the one that comes with the 6th gen kit, and I cut it and adapted it to fit on my 5th gen bumper. I think it looks much more aggressive. It really gives it that nice 6th gen look. So top 3 most expensive mods on this car. We're gonna go ahead and go with number 1 is the wheels and tires. I want to say this setup, the RFX 11s, with these Firestone Indy 500s, they ran about $3,800, so about $3,800 in total just on wheels and tires. Next is going to be this wrap. Materials alone, we were looking at like $800 from 3M, because this is 3M 280, so it's really good stuff, and then the rest being labor. And third, the Auto Addicts Z01 1LE front bumper. I think that one ran like $1,400 after getting it painted, and then eventually I just ended up getting it wrapped. So it's like that's what my top 3 looks like as far as expenses for, you know, my cosmetic mods. I think my favorites, the list is kind of a little different, because I really do like the hood. So that's, I want to say that cosmetically my favorites are the wrap, the hood, and then the wheels, and then fourth, the 6 piston front Brembos. Alright guys, well, I really appreciate you guys checking out this channel, and hopefully we continue to grow and gain more viewers, and we're going to continue to do more content together, because I mean, we love this stuff. I mean, we're enthusiasts and we love cars, pretty much any car. And you know, just having a Camaro is like an amazing experience. You know, we get to do all kinds of events, we get to like interact with so many different wonderful people on Instagram, and just we have so much support, and you know, we really appreciate all that, because it's been a great ride, you know, modifying things. Hopefully soon the Camaro will be able to do a wide body, and on my brother's car we'll be able to do you know, some sick interior mods. I want to definitely get some red seats going, so we have red matching seats and some carbon steering wheels and whatnot. But
yo, hell yeah. Hey, yo, Jeremy Backwoods here, Camaroboiz at its finest. Hey, you're gonna see us hit 10K here really soon. We are taking over all the car pages. We are coming for you guys. And if you like metal music, my band It That Betrays is dropping a single here in 2 weeks. Camaroboiz, we're out.